What is the age at which minors can independently consent to mental health services in many U.S. states? A, 12 years old, B, 14 years old, C, 16 years old, D, 18 years old. The correct answer is B. In many U.S. states, particularly for mental health services, minors age 14 can consent to treatment on their own, although this can vary by state and specific service requirements. A 34-year-old woman of Hispanic origin presents at a community health clinic for an initial evaluation, reporting chronic anxiety, recurring nightmares, and difficulty maintaining interpersonal relationships. She has recently immigrated and is reluctant to discuss her past experiences in detail, citing distrust of formal institutions due to experiences in her home country. The social worker is aware that she may have experienced trauma, but also recognizes the cultural nuances and barriers in play. What is the best initial approach in using a trauma screening tool in this situation? A, administer a standardized trauma screening tool without modifications to maintain consistency in data collection. B, conduct an open-ended discussion to explore comfort before using any structured tools to build trust and rapport. C, utilize a trauma screening tool specifically designed for culturally diverse populations to address potential barriers. D, ask direct questions about traumatic experiences early in the session to accurately assess the extent of trauma. The correct answer is B. Option B is best because it prioritizes the therapeutic alliance and builds trust, which is crucial given the client's reluctance and distrust due to past experiences. This approach respects the client's cultural background and ensures a sensitive introduction to potentially distressing topics. A newly licensed social worker at a large urban hospital finds themselves overwhelmed by the complex cases they are handling, including patients with chronic illnesses, mental health issues, and socioeconomic challenges. The social worker is receiving regular supervision from a senior social worker, but feels their needs are not fully addressed during these sessions. What should the social worker do to ensure their supervision effectively supports their professional development? A, discuss specific needs and expectations with the supervisor to tailor the supervision sessions. B, seek feedback from colleagues to better manage workload independently. C, request a change of supervisor to find someone with a different specialty. D, reduce caseload and focus only on familiar cases to minimize stress. The correct answer is A. Discussing specific needs and expectations with the supervisor allows the supervision sessions to be tailored to the social worker's developmental goals, addressing both their professional growth and case management challenges. Which of the following is a key concept of solution-focused brief therapy? A, exploring the root cause of problems. B, focusing on the client's desired future. C, analyzing past traumatic experiences. D, using confrontation to reveal hidden issues. The correct answer is B. Solution-focused brief therapy emphasizes focusing on the client's desired future and the solutions rather than dwelling on problems or past experiences. A 24-year-old college student, Alex, comes to a university counseling center expressing heightened anxiety about upcoming exams and feeling overwhelmed with balancing academics and part-time work. During the first session, Alex appears guarded and hesitant to share details about their anxiety. What is the best initial response by the social worker to begin building a therapeutic alliance with Alex? A. Begin by offering solutions to manage Alex's workload. B. Reassure Alex that the counseling center is a safe space for them. C. Ask detailed questions about Alex's daily routine. D. Suggest immediate referrals to academic support resources. The correct answer is B. Reassuring Alex that the counseling center is a safe space helps to establish trust and build a therapeutic alliance by showing empathy and creating a supportive environment where Alex feels comfortable to open up.
Agency work? BetterHelp offers remote therapy work for licensed clinicians. You set your schedule, you control your caseload. Some states qualify for a first client bonus, up to $500. And referral incentives can go up to $1,000 per eligible therapist. Remote income? Weekly payouts, no overhead. If you're licensed and ready to add another stream, hit the link below.
A 28-year-old client visits a private practice therapist, reporting significant distress due to repeated intrusive thoughts about contamination and a compulsion to wash their hands excessively. The client states this behavior is affecting their work performance. What should the social worker do first? A. Explore the client's history to assess onset and triggers of the symptoms. B. Educate the client on OCD and its treatment options. C. Develop a safety plan with the client in case of distress escalation. D. Recommend immediate pharmacological intervention. The correct answer is A. Exploring the client's history to assess onset and triggers is important for understanding the depth and pattern of the symptoms, essential for a thorough assessment before deciding on the treatment approach. A 50-year-old man approaches a social worker expressing dissatisfaction in his career and feels he's done nothing significant in his life. He is beginning to question his purpose and is uncertain about how to contribute meaningfully to society. Based on Erickson's psychosocial stages, what should the social worker explore first? A. Explore potential volunteer opportunities to enhance generativity. B. Encourage him to take a career aptitude test. C. Discuss his childhood to uncover unresolved issues. D. Refer him for a psychiatric evaluation. The correct answer is A. Exploring volunteer opportunities aligns with the addressing the generativity versus stagnation stage in Erickson's theory, where individuals are looking to contribute to society and feel productive and involved. Which of the following stages is part of the family life cycle stages? A. Launching children and moving on. B. Establishing a career. C. Enter the retirement phase. D. Adolescence and role identity. The correct answer is A. Launching children and moving on is recognized as a key stage in the family life cycle, focusing on the transition where children leave home, impacting family dynamics. A 10-year-old child with a recent ADHD diagnosis has been experiencing difficulties in school, including incomplete homework and poor concentration. The child's parents are worried and have asked the social worker for guidance. What should the social worker do first? A. Suggest the parents meet with the child's teacher to develop an individualized education plan, IEP. B. Recommend immediately starting behavioral therapy to manage ADHD symptoms. C. Encourage the parents to monitor homework time to ensure completion. D. Provide the parents with ADHD educational resources and support. The correct answer is A. The best first action is to develop an individualized education plan, IEP, as it directly addresses school-related difficulties and involves collaboration with the school to provide structured support tailored to the child's needs. Which of the following best describes quality assurance in social work practice? A, a process for ensuring compliance with legal regulations. B, a method to evaluate client satisfaction with services. C, a systematic approach to evaluating and improving services. D, a framework for conducting client risk assessments. The correct answer is C. Quality assurance is best described as a systematic approach to evaluating and improving services, ensuring they meet the necessary standards and are effective. Trust this video has helped strengthen your understanding of social work licensing exam questions. If you're serious about passing your exam, the next step is deeper practice and real strategy. Inside Prep and Pass Academy, we break down challenging exam questions, sharpen your clinical reasoning, and show you exactly how to approach the test with confidence. And if you prefer more personalized support, you can also schedule one-on-one study sessions with me where we focus directly on the areas you need the most help with. If you're ready to take the next step in your preparation, visit gilbertandbell.com and join Prep and Pass Academy or book a private study session today. I look forward to studying alongside you and helping you reach your full potential as a social worker. Thank you again for watching.